coming up for you and other things, too. But we got, I know, ECW, WWF's been a lot of bad blood there.
Well, yeah, let's talk about, I guess we got a few things to talk about. I'll try to make this really quick. First of all, I mean, if they want to have some women on the show, some decent-looking women, I just thought I'd do them a favor instead of bringing out, I don't know who that last thing was out here. You've heard of faces that'll stop a clock. Her face would stop Switzerland. I'm going to tell you something. Give us a break. Now then, want to talk real quick. You know, everybody knows about my softball team, and I think if we can get a real quick shot of that, everybody, if we got it somewhere up there, James, I know James has got it. There it is. They're ready for action. We got a game coming up. The first game is May 17th up in Pocahontas, Arkansas. Just want to mention to everybody up in Pocahontas that the King and his entire softball team is going to be up there to help raise some money for a great charity up there. Also, talking about ball, everybody, what's my favorite team?
It's not the St. Louis Cardinals. It's the Cleveland Indians.
Cleveland Indians, and you know they have their own little publication here that comes out, Indians Inc., all about the Cleveland Indians. And check out what they put inside. Look at this, Dave. Wow. Big story about the King there with the Cleveland Indians, and throwing out the first pitch at the game and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to thank the fine folks up in Cleveland. Now then, also want to mention, you said something about ECW. ECW. Oh, these people love to chant ECW, don't they? Well, you know, the ECW crew tried to invade the World Wrestling Federation about a year or so ago, and they started showing up at all the WWF matches. And you know who? You know who single-handedly took care of ECW for the WWF?
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly, the King did. That's where I went personally by myself right into enemy territory. I went to this little stinking dive of a bingo hall that ECW wrestles in, and I beat all of their top stars, and I made sure that they didn't ever show their face back in WWF. But now, all of a sudden, here at Power Pro, we got Tracy Smothers, who happens to be in the, FBI or something like that, in ECW. Now he's coming down to Power Pro to try to stick his nose in down here. Well, Tracy Smothers, I want to tell you this. Come on out, and the King is going to take care of you in ECW here, just like I did up in the WWF. Plain and simple as that. And once again, you know, they got a bunch of broads that run around the ECW. I don't know. Have you ever seen an ECW show, Dave?
Yes, I have. It's
a little scary. They go out to some strip bar, and they get these women to come to ECW. I mean, if sex were fast food, they'd have to have an arch over their head. Well, let me tell you something. We don't want any of that stuff down here, and I'm going to make sure today it don't happen.
Very good. We'll appreciate that because you're right. We don't want any of that around here. Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW. That's what the T-shirt says. Tracy Smothers headed for the ring right now. The King is already in the ring, and we are just about set to go.
What are you on, Tracy?
Listen to me, Lawler. You're going to have that Stacy out by the ring. You're out here talking trash about Extreme Championship Wrestling. Lady, in ECW, we treat women just like men. What I'm screaming is, I'll powerbomb you through this table. I'll throw you through this monitor. I'll beat your stinking brains out because ECW is what's hot and Power Pro and the WWF is not.
Around here, we treat everybody with respect. That includes her.
Yeah, we're not having any of that stuff.
And here we go. The King against Tracy Smothers.
What a dandy here today. We're bringing it to you on Power Pro Wrestling.
Man, it doesn't quit, does it? First 2 weeks, I said, I don't know how we're going to top this.
And every week, boy.
Every week, here we go.
Stacked on top of each other, including next week. Big backdrop for Smothers. The return, formerly known as Miss Texas, Jackie, is going to be right here on Power Pro Wrestling, 10:30.
That's right. We return at 10:30 next week. Special time due to NBA basketball playoffs. It's one of that playoff season, which is a pretty long one. So be checking the local listings every week. Most weeks we're going to be on at 11 o'clock, but every now and then we will be on at 10:30, and that does include next week.
Backdrop, Tracy Smothers. And Smothers over bothering Stacy, who's standing over there, minding her own business.
Smothers better pay attention to the King in the ring, let me tell you.
Got that right.
Big action coming up tonight in Ripley, right?
Yes, sir. Ripley, Mississippi. Ripley High School also coming up this week, Thursday night. Lady Luck Casino at the Pavilion Entertainment Center Thursday. Also, Blytheville, Arkansas. Get ready, fans around Blytheville. This is coming to the Armory in Blytheville. The Armory in Jonesboro, right there on the campus of ASU.
Yes, indeed. Smothers over here insulting Power Pro and WWF.
from Lawler, and Smothers bounced right out on the country floor.
And there is the answer. When you got a guy, don't even think about it, Smothers.
Yeah, see, he just keeps hunting Stacy. Lawler jumps out on the floor and nails Tracy Smothers. The King going after Smothers, rolls him back in now. And Smothers says, hey, please, let's don't do that. Let's find something else to do here. He doesn't want to get Lawler hot, I guarantee you that. Still got handsome Jimmy Valiant. He's going to be here in action. Saw him earlier today, but of course we're going to see him here in the ring on Power Pro.
And the big main event stretcher match coming up, too. Brian Christopher demanded the match. It's signed. Billy Joe Travis out here earlier trying to weasel out of it, but he can't do it. No contract is signed. The match will happen right here on the Power Hour.
Referee Bill Rush warning Smothers about those right hands. He's got his boot on Lawler. Standing on him.
Yeah, standing on his throat. Bill Rush, the referee, warning him about the choke. You don't have to necessarily wrap your hand around the throat. You can stand on it and choke, too. That's still illegal. Smothers, I think he had his fist double. He went to the midsection. Look at that, raking Lawler's eyes down the top rope. Man.
Yes, look at Smothers. Talk about extreme wrestling. Smothers definitely displaying it here. Comes down from Lawler.
Oh, look out, Tracy Smothers.
This could do it. This could be the proof in the pudding here. Lawler's going out to Smothers. Drives him into that top turnbuckle. The King. Oh, Smothers just nailed it.
Had something in his fist.
Yeah, he just stuffed it right back in his chest, whatever it was. He's got Lawler down. Tracy Smothers saying it's over now. Hooked Lawler's leg. A 2 count.
He broke it at the 2 count, saying something to Stacy.
Stacy's really bothering Smothers, and only thing she's doing is standing there. Look at this, Lawler! Rolls him up! He's done it! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! The King, Jerry Lawler, gets the win.
Once again, it proves you better pay attention to the match and not what's going on outside the ring area, especially when you're going against the likes of the King, Jerry Lawler. Lawler grabs the opportunity, takes the victory. Tracy Smothers, he's unhappy, but he loses. The King gets the win. Forget it, Smothers, you lost.
Yeah, Smothers can raise his head all he wants to, Dave. He lost this one here today on Power Pro Wrestling. Still got more